Hi everybody, hope you're well. This is going to be a little mini series. This series was requested by Willowbrook. It's going to be 5 episodes and I'm going to be talking about Equestrian Centre Prestige, how to raise that. So I'm going to be talking about 5 things in all different videos. And I do have more in-depth videos in the EC horse help video section on my channel. There is a playlist, there's a heap of videos in there. But this is going to kind of be more a general overlook. So the first one we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about Equestrian Centre comfort rating. So you can see right now mine's not particularly high, but I know why that is. So all of these 5 things affect what your overall prestige is. So for the Equestrian Centre comfort rating, which is the one I'll talk about now, is increasing the size of your boxes, having good bedding in your boxes, having showers and water trucks in your boxes, and having produce good equipment and food for your boarders. Now, I have 3-star boxes for my EC. I have 100 of those. And I started off with 3-star boxes for one reason, is because I didn't want to waste my time spending money on 1-star and 2-star. I just wanted to go straight for the 3-star boxes, and I've had them prior to a lot of the changes. So I only had to buy, I think I had 70 boxes prior to the EC changes, so I only had to get another 30. Now, the cheapest way to produce them is in your workshop. That's the honest answer. If you want to buy them quickly, you can buy them in the EC shop. That is going to be more expensive, but do have a look at the price because the price goes up and down depending on supply and demand. So you can get them for a little bit less. Now, having said that, there's nothing wrong with buying 1-star and 2-star boxes, but if you want your EC Centre prestige to be high, you're better going for the 3-star to begin with. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing is putting bed in your boxes. You want to go for flax bedding. Flax is the best bedding that you can have in your EC. You can use straw, but straw doesn't provide as good a bonus as flax does. The other thing is adding shower and water trucks into your boxes. Now I'm going to sort of quickly talk about those. So the shower basically allows your horses that are in a box that has a shower, they can consume 10% less energy for doing certain actions. So it's very useful for people who are blopping, for people who are skilling, who want to get more done with less energy. It's fantastic for that. So that's why a lot of people really love showers in their EC boxes. Now, the other thing is the water truck. And this is fantastic because it makes the energy that you get whenever a horse drinks 4 times more in morale and energy. So once again, really great for blopping and skilling. People really want those because they basically allow them to do more with their horse. And effectively, kind of think about it like if you have showers and water trucks, you're probably going to save agent points in the long run. So those are some of the things that are really nice to have. And obviously, if you want to have a really top EC, you're going to need them. Once again, use the workshop. And with the flax bedding, use your meadows. Grow those things because it will be cheaper than buying directly out of the shop. Sometimes I will admit that I will just buy them whenever I need them with my Equus Reserve because I'm like, I don't really have time to wait 4 days or 12 days or however long, so I'll just do it this way. But if you want to do it more economically, then I would spend the time doing the workshops and so forth in the meadows. So those are some of the first things. Now the other thing, and I'll come back to this, is the produce equipment and food for your boarders. So this is probably one of the most costly things, and this is why my Equestrian Centre comfort rating is so low. Because I have 3-star boxes and I have 100 of those. I have flax bedding in all my boxes and I also have showers and water trucks for all my boxes. But I don't produce equipment and don't provide food for my boarders. Now, the reason I don't do that is because I would have to be using then stuff out of my inventory and I usually provide 1-day boxes for my boarders, okay? 1 day, and I don't generally let anybody stay longer than that. They can reboard every day, so they could, board their horse 1 day and then it'll come out the next morning and they can put it back in the box that night and so forth and keep doing that. But I don't allow long stays except for divines. So the downfall of this is if I let somebody in my EC for 1 day, they can come in, they can use a heap of carrots, mash, oats, fodder, they can tack their horse with 3-star equipment, and that equipment has cost me thousands of Equus, and they've got in for maybe 20E or 200E at the most. So I actually lose out there. I lose a huge amount of echo. So that's why I don't provide anything. So you can see that I have none of this available for my borders. So I'm a complete meanie, basically. To be honest, I use my AC most. So really, most of my stuff is being used by me anyway. So I just don't see the point in being in the boxes. But if I was going to improve my AC prestige overall to get back into the sort of top ones, then I would start to offer these things to my boarders. But right now, I don't. I also, some of the stuff, I just don't have it in stock. You can see I have no Western saddles, no bridles. And this is the thing too, if you're going to start, if you want to have the best prestige, you need to go for the 3-star stuff. So the 3-star Western saddles, the Western bridles and so forth, unless you have a classical EC. Of course, then it's going to be classical ones instead. But the better in stars those are, then the better the prestige. So those are sort of, I could add some of these things in and it would bring up my overall stuff. And it does mean you have to be very aware that you've got carrots growing all the time, you've got mash, you've got oats, you've got fodder available. You don't want it to run out. So it does take a little bit of management and so forth. So those are some of the things to really keep in mind whenever you're trying to get the equestrian setter comfort rating up overall. And you don't have to do everything. As you can see, I choose to do 3 of those things. I choose to make sure that my boarders are reducing the amount of aging points they're using because of the Char and the water truck. But I'm not providing the tack and the food. So they'll have to use that out of their own inventory. So that is how I like to operate my EC in those terms. But as I said, if you're looking to get the best possible equestrian setter comfort rating, you're going to need to go to the best and have the best and provide the best, and you're going to have to provide all of it. And you might decide in the end that it's cost you a lot, and you might just close your EC to yourself and say to everybody else you're not allowed in here. You might do that. So anyway, guys, thank you to Willowbrook for requesting the video, and hope you had a lovely day. Bye, guys.